Weekly update time from Brandon. All right, so Wax and Wane 4 is off to the beta readers. It has begun that process. The 2.0 draft, as I've mentioned, is done. So that one, bing, 100% on our second draft. I, right now, am pre-writing for Skyward 4, and I'm about 20%. Bing of that, though that's going to be a little slower because I've had another one of these mainframe projects come in. This is one I'm doing with Dan Wells, who you may know from the channel, and he's been working on something very cool with me, and I'm going to spend a few days on that. In addition, we had Sunreach come out last week. If you somehow missed that, this is a new novella in the world of Skyward. It's been getting really fantastic reviews from my fans, so hey, go give it a check out. It is in audiobook and in ebook. Print edition will come sometime next year as a collection with all three of the novellas we're doing together. I got a lot of questions about where the reading order is. I expect the reading order for this series to go book 1, book 2, novella 1, novella 2, book 3, novella 3, book 4. Little complicated, but if that's too complicated, you can read the novellas anytime after book 2. You can read them all after book 3. You can read them all before book 3, and it won't really ruin anything. This is just how Jancy and I planned them, just a narrative beat sort of thing. But it's more an artistic thing than you're not really going to get spoiled. We wrote them in such a way that they wouldn't do that. So hopefully you guys are enjoying those as they come out. There are 2 more to come with the big book launch happening in November. So I know a lot of you have been really waiting for this. So this is very important. We have extra copies of The Way of Kings Leatherbound. We printed extra in case there were returns or in case some got damaged or things like that. We just, wisely wanted to have a buffer. Now that we have sent all of those out, we know roughly how many of these we would need to keep just in case there are any last minute scratch and dents that people need returns on or things like that. And Kara, the store manager, has told me we can release some of those for you guys to be able to purchase. So these are already printed. These are at the bindery. These will all drop ship directly from the binder to you to keep fewer hands on them. This does mean you can't bundle them with anything else from the store. This is like a special thing. We just have a certain number of these, and we will have them up for sale until they're gone. I can't guarantee we will have any more of these before Christmas. This is, in fact, I would be very surprised if we did. So this is your chance, if you weren't in on the Kickstarter, to get a Way of Kings Leatherbound as a Christmas gift or something like that. You can order it now. It will be drop shipped immediately, and theoretically these will all arrive fairly quickly, but who knows. So if you want a Way of Kings Leatherbound, they are live now. I'm recording this on Thursday. They go live on Monday, which is when we release this. Otherwise, just one little fun thing I want to make a note. Watch the channel this week. I actually interviewed Will Friedle at FanX this year. He is an acquaintance and a fan of my books. Years ago, he was doing the voice for Bumblebee in the cartoon show. He's a voice actor. You might know him from Boy Meets World in live action, but he's also done a bunch of voice acting, and he sent my kids a bunch of cool stuff when they were much younger, Bumblebee costumes and things like that. I posted that online. You may have seen it, but regardless, we had a really fun conversation at FanX where I interviewed him. He interviewed me back a little bit. It's something new we're going to be starting for the channel. We've got a couple more of these in the queue. This went live on Friday last week, so it's already up. If you missed it, go give it a look. I think it's something cool and new that we're trying out for the channel. Let us know if you want me to do more things like this. So, live stream schedule. We will be doing 2 live streams in October and none in November. This is because November I have the book launch. It's going to be very busy. And October, we wanted to do a Halloween one. So the 7th, we'll have a live stream, which is a normal Q&A live stream. And then the 28th, that's the Thursday before Halloween. But Emily, my wife, and I will be here in costume, and we will be opening fan mail the entire stream rather than taking questions. There might be questions in the fan mail, in which case I'll be answering those. So this is your kind of last chance to get something sent to us. The P.O Box is in the description. These will all be pre-screened, but I will not have seen them. And if you sent us something the last year or so and we haven't opened it, we've been saving them up to do a full, stream. I didn't realize how many there were. I thought there were only a couple, but it turns out there's quite a few. And so I wasn't pushing for it. I just was mistaken. But we're going to do a big chunk of them November 28th in costume. So if you've got something you want me to see and it is appropriate, send it along to the P.O. Box below. And if you include a note with a question in it, then Emily will be asking those questions to me and I will be answering them while I sign. So we will see you then. Otherwise, I will be back with another weekly update next week. Thank you so much.